Hello, Soulful Alignment, y'all. So we should never say, oh, well, I was not going to do a video today, but I'm going to. No, that is trying to show that we're trying to exude control over something that does not belong to us. Overstepping boundaries of a spiritual nature. All right. So I am sitting on my bed, Indian style, because I feel like sitting on my bed and doing this on my bed. So whenever I'm supposed to read, I read. I may not feel up to it, you know. I might bust a 13-hour day doing readings and then chill a little bit and then get back on it. I hope everybody is good and is having a great day. I'm not very fond of Sundays. So I'm going to pause for a minute and wait for everybody to say, oh my God, wow, the devil. No. Sunday is another day of the week. Every day should be a spiritual day. It shouldn't be designated to one day a week. That's man-made. I know. God created the world in 7 days, rested on the seventh. So naturally man decided that the seventh day of the week, which is Saturday, is the holy day. Nope. Every day is a holy day. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention to what the hell I'm reading. Y'all got so distracted trying to talk. Okay. All right. Celebrate happy times. Sunshine. Everybody's in a good mood. Happy birthday to whoever's having birthdays. Congratulations on that baby. Somebody wants to marry somebody. That's what this is about. I'm not going to sit here and call it the whole card. Somebody is wanting to celebrate life with somebody, forever life. This is working with all four elements in balance, you know, friendship, love, earth, you know, all that good stuff. But yeah, that's on somebody's mind heavily. Yep. I love that card. That's so awesome. Celebrate happy times. Maybe celebrating an upcoming engagement. Yep. That card, it can signify baby showers, but I'm not buying. Not buying. Oh, look. There's more love and more happiness and joy in this union right here. So, wow. This person has got this, the person that this reading is about, whoever they're thinking about or feeling this way about, has got them feeling like a little boy again. Full of joy and happiness, you know. Just really special. Oh my God. Alrighty. Oops. Shit. Okay. So the him that we're referring to is this little mister here with this shit-eating grin on his face. That just says I'm arrogant. God, that's hot. Oh, God. All right. Ow. Ow, I almost pulled my nose ring out, y'all, for the first time. Ow. I can't believe I still have it. Wow. I wonder if it's because pink's my favorite color. All right. So the King of Wands. This sucker is everywhere. Busybody. The only time that I don't even think they sit still when they drive. I really don't. They're probably tapping their foot or something like that, or got some road rage going on. Or they kind of think they know it all too. This is actually associated to the sign of Leo, but can be a Sagittarius, an Aries, and anybody. But it's a fire sign male. We're just going to say the King of Wands is because it's a personality. It could be the sign. If it was designated just to the sign, then it would be Leo, but it's not. So it's saying fire sign, all this other crap. And then its association is Leo, but it could be anyone. So, yes, this is the King of Wands. He's a great dad. He could probably like man 50 kids at one time with no problem. You know, he manages his home and his job like he'll go to work and go home and clean. Where in the hell can I find somebody like that? I know exactly where to find somebody like that. Oh, wait, already found them. Huh. Oh, yeah, and about this flower. Check this out, y'all. So I found this really, really, really pretty colorful flower, right? I posted it on my Facebook, my original Facebook, right? All right, so I was just talking to the man that belongs to this female, right? They're married. You know, they work in the town I lived in. And, you know, anyway, so something just told me to go and, you know, just go check it out. I don't know. My intuition just kept saying, go look. Normally, I don't look at people's Facebook unless I'm led to for whatever the reason may be. And usually there's a good reason why. There's something that I need to know. So, okay, that would explain why this police officer's wife was stalking me, because she got the flower off my Facebook. She had him plant in her flower bed in her house. Just throwing it out there because I know both of them see these videos. Yeah. Kind of sick. My mom was like, wow, she looks just like you. I was like, huh. And then, whenever I find out about the flower, my boyfriend at the time was like, you know he's got a wife, right? I'm like, yep. While they're meeting at her job and whatnot, right? Okay. So, once he says that, and he's like, oh, by the way, I seen a picture of him. All he's got on his Pure Ridge shorts. I was like, yeah, I know. I saw it too. And so, and I ended up moving out, and he ended up asking me right there, was I talking to this said police officer? And I'm like, yeah. And so then my cell phone goes missing, and the password to my Facebook was changed, and I didn't get my phone back. All because of I find out about my flower and da 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 da. Now I know why he says don't read about me. Okay, so this person, this King of Wandsy, is starting to see proof of everything he's been doing all over the last 15 years or so, you know. He's very slow freaking moving. See, it's hard to believe that this busybody is that slow. Really? Okay. So like the Knight of Pentacles is like the slowest moving knight in the deck. I don't even think a snail can move this slow. But you gotta trust the process. It means something. It all matters. Yep. Ooh. Ooh. 10 of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. So somebody comes from some old money. All right, somebody, this is all about traditions and family, what do you call that? Where something runs in your family and you're all doing it, whatever, some kind of practices in your family or whatever. All right, well, so this King of Wands is actually in love with somebody and like really, really like, wait, I mean, if that chick took that dude from an arrogant asshole that's hot as hell, who could turn that down, man? Really? Really? Come on now. Okay, so anyway, so this chick that this is about. Now, see, he loves this chick so much, and she's probably like multiple personalities, so she's probably got like, he probably sees like 4 of her, makes up one. He might have even gone to a strip club before, noticed they're dancing on them poles. Okay, so anyway, this dude is so in love with her, right? So here's how he is presenting himself. Oh, yeah, I'm grown. You balls the walls, bro. But look. So that's some deep love right there. So I'm telling you, this dude has more than likely been in love with this chick since the first time he's ever laid eyes on that girl. But I think it probably is like gonna kill him though, because he's so stuck in his way. He will do anything he can think of, anything, to not have to approach her. Why? Because she's the one. Oh, and he may have the life path number of 7. I'm going to start building an astrological profile on somebody that I know. Yep. This is going to be cool. Okay. Oh. All right, so this person, it looks like this person is starting to learning to have faith in what he cannot see. Knowing that everything's in motion, even if you can't see it. Wow, this is a big deal. This is not saying they're not a spiritual person, but they're not like, they're spiritual, but they're not. Oh, all right. This person is very, oh my God, this dude, okay, anything he touches turns to gold. Anything he wants, he gets. Anything he commands is. He is, oh my God, I cannot believe I was about to say that. I cannot say that. Okay, he's a very lucky person. Luck's always on his side. He just, it just comes, just, you don't have to do anything. It just is. But he's very smart, very wise, and he knows how to make that money, honey. And he is all about expansion, making things grow. He's very generous, very prosperous, can bring great happiness to his relationships Yep. Great abundance. Very masculine. Um, okay. Oh, this person is a very strong individual, and they are unaware that they, just by being in their presence, others are able to summon strength and determination within their own self to forge a path forward where some of them were about to give up. Six of Wands is this. What is Wands is this? Boy, this dude is in there. Okay, so you got one, two, three, four onesies. And then you got, oh, whoa, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 onesies. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you have 4 money cards. What? Wow. So yeah, he's like, so he's worried about the money, but he's more worried about that love. This person may come off very strong, very spiritually intimately. But this means that he is actually been practicing abstinence, and it is difficult for him. This is most likely going to be associated to the sign Sagittarius. Pretty much. Okay, so this person has been trying to message and he can't, because this is his biggest message that he's ever sent this person. So he keeps starting it and stopping it, starting it, and that's part of why it's taking so long. But anyways, this dude is standing pretty victorious. He's been working pretty hard on this. Yeah. He's had hope for a new beginning, and he's toting that bitch all the way to his dusty freaking nation. He thinks very highly of this lady. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Yep, this is definitely a Sagittarius, because he always pulls this card. This means that he is in love with a Gemini, and he is very much sexually attracted to this girl. And by the way, if a dude ever calls you, it says, hey girl, he trying to get your attention, baby. He's flirting with you. So if you know that's what's up, don't second guess yourself, baby. You might have given the dude a complex. But then again, I guess he should open his mouth and get to going. Huh. Yeah, he's highly addicted to this Gemini. She's more likely highly addicted to his ass too. Look, he's always sitting there watching over her, years and years and years, pouting. And she's like, what is the matter with you? That means they're not always together. But judgment has already been placed on this union, and a fair outcome is coming, and it will be very balanced, and it'll tip the scales pretty much with the awesomeness, and somebody's going to be bringing justice to somebody because of a Libra, male or female. Fast moving energy. They may be taking a visit near to water. Using new tactics, taking the wind out their opponent's sails. These bitches are so stupid. They think they got it figured out. No. By the time this dude likes to play chess, okay? You better You better ask somebody. You better like learn to play some chess. Oh, okay. So he was gonna try and take her on a date, a coffee or something. But you know, this dude is very shy. You wouldn't think so, but if you knew him well enough and paid enough attention, you would know right away. And then you wouldn't be pushy with them, and uh, you're just patient and wait because you know how it feels. Let's see what else is there to say about this. Okay. Okay. Huh. Ooh, snap. Oh, he's definitely putting an end to all the backstabbing and fighting and abuse and all that. So, yeah. Feels like if he doesn't do something about it, he's going to get stabbed in the back because he didn't follow his intuition, which leads me to think that he thinks it'll be someone else that'll swoop in because he didn't move fast enough. Well, if that's not Mercury in retrograde, I don't know. I like a confidence, and you should never compare yourself to others. Their walk is not your walk. The way you do things is not the way they do things. Your thoughts are not their thoughts. And I'm going to get my fucking flower back, even if you have to buy me a new one. Boss. Ooh, the tower. Ooh, setting up people and change. The situation has come to a head. Okay, so some shit's changed. Uh-oh. So apparently, one of these people does not know what the fuck is going on, and something has changed dramatically. Something's been revealed. Secrets have come to pass. They found something out that changed the way they see the person, the entire situation, themselves. Huh. All right. Oh. And they're being very masculine about it. They're a truth seeker. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They may have brown hair and green eyes, or brown hair and brown eyes. More likely, it's going to be brown hair and green eyes. Okie dokie. Yep, they're tired of fighting. They're like, They're handing off their sword and trying to get some flowers. They're trying to lay that sword down and hand you some flowers. So yeah, they tired of this shit. It's all up in their head. Look, they're so tired. I mean, tired. Wore the hell out. Look at this bitch on this card. Now, if you pull the Hermit, yeah, that's when you know you're screwed. Right now, it's kind of bad. I know how this feels. This sucks. You may be overcoming a physical illness like a cold. And here's what makes it suck even more. This Sagittarius has got a lot going on. A lot of it he chooses to have going on because he's trying to stay distracted at work so he doesn't got to handle this pissed off lady over here has been waiting on him for 15,000 years. Or should I say 1,000? So he is single because he's self-sufficient and independent and has mastered the whole shebang about material wealth, which means it's no longer important, which means he's grew spiritually and is probably doing better financially. It looks like he's being sneaky though. Huh. But it's not a bad kind of, yeah, it's not a bad sneaky. It's because he's trying to hide this this right here. But see, here's the thing. I'm just going to tell you what it is. If this was, here's the thing. Like, I could know all day long when that something is going to happen in about the time frame down to the hour, you know. But I'm not going to know it for the second and the minute. So, you know, it's weird when you know something's going to happen, and then when it happens, the only person that's going to know you knew is you. Because even though you know, you have no way to back it up. So then you have to wait for it to come to pass and feel it again. Except for this time when you feel it, you're going to feel it in the natural way because it's out in the open. So when someone may take your non-reply as a rejection, and you're just like jaw dropped to the floor, they don't know why that's happening, but you do. You know, you're like, you can't reply because you're like, you don't want to come off as arrogant, you know, because it will make you look arrogant, you know, and they're like, wow, what a bitch. I just told you I love you, and you're just like froze. Now, if it were me and it were a situation I think, you know, I'm thinking on, and see, this is how I know I wasn't ready for it, because it was so traumatizing that an unfriend on Facebook traumatized me, and I lost 2 days. It was really weird. I still remember to the exact time, day of the week, the month, and the year. I cried for 3 days and nights, man. I was freaking pissed. So, yeah. All right, so this person is also holding on. This is cute. This person is this Sagittarius is holding on very tightly. See, when you're hurt really bad by people that you love and you think love you, chances are when he was, you know, getting into all these situations before he became single, he wasn't intending to keep trying. Usually when people get married, that means they're not trying to continue the whole, you know. All right. When this happens and they've been hurt and they've been single for a while, you start holding on to everything that you have because fear of loss, it's all you have. You work hard to get where you're at, you know, and you're kind of like a little bitter. Like, I don't feel like I have to give this to anybody. I'm tired of giving. You're wore out. You're tired. You want something for yourself. What about you? Just remember, you're the one that put your ass in that corner because you had to let the action from another person push you for you to continue stepping back. Sagittarius. But this could also be for anybody, but it is specifically also for a Sagittarius. So if you'd like to book a reading with me, please send me a message at Soulful Alignment on Facebook, or send me a message at soulfulalignment73@gmail.com, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Love, light, and peace, guys.